Hi, good afternoon. This is Rick, and over here is Swiffer, and we're going to talk about Hoya splash. Splash is a term overly used in the Hoya community. One reason is because it's popular. People like to look at their Hoyas and see a lot of splash, and they'll pay a lot of money for extra splash. But splash is one of those things that come and go. You can buy a Hoya that's really splashy, and then when you start growing it in your environment, some of the splash goes away. It might not come back, and it may. That's the way splash is. And I'd like to start out with my theory why some Hoyas splash. I think the main reason is for protection against the sun's ultraviolet light. I don't know if you've noticed, but baby Hoya leaves are all fuzzy. And one of the reasons is that fuzziness protects the baby leaves that are more susceptible to the ultraviolet radiation to protect themselves until they are fully mature. And as the leaf matures, it develops these synnipate esters that form on the top layer of the Hoya. And I believe these esters are what causes some of the discoloration or the splash. Okay, Swiffer, you can get out of the way. You want to sit there? Okay. So my rant about splash. I believe it's overly used when selling Hoyas. People will add splash or silver or nova or all kinds of names to Hoya names. And I don't think that's necessary or correct. Like if you post this Hoya croniana, people can see it's really splashy. So you technically don't even have to use it. I suggest that you leave it out and you take pictures. And if people want to assume that it's really splashy, they can go ahead and do it. Okay, so I want to bring up some splashy Hoyas that I have. Some of them are hybrids, and I don't know the parentage, but I think they're really cool, and I love them. It's just a matter of me finding it out someday. I'd like to start out with Hoya Dalton Henry. It's one of Susan's. As you can see, it gets really nice splash. This one is pretty consistent. It doesn't have to be under grow lights to get a lot of splash. So definitely a very nice Hoya to have. And it's one of the easy growing carnosa hybrids. So, and it has like really nice dark leaves and bright white splash. So as you can see, it's a stunner and definitely easy. One of the easiest Hoyas to have. Actually, hybrids tend to be easy growing. They call it hybrid vigor. So if you want an easier Hoya, get a hybrid. A lot of times they're easy to grow. And I would like to go on with another one. Since Swiffer is so comfortable, I can't move. So let's see if I can reach out for one. Oh, okay. This one is a new one by, again, Susan Coco Ranch. And this one, as you can see, is really, really pretty with very nice splash. As you can see, there's quite a bit of it. And this is grown under natural lights, no grow lights. So it will probably get more splash if you put it under grow lights. Another carnosa hybrid, I believe, and it's super fast growing and really, really nice. I got this as a cutting probably a month ago. Definitely one to be on the lookout for. I think Swiffer wants her afternoon nap. She's calling me to bed, so I'll let her go. Come on, Swiffer, get out of the way. So the next Hoya I want to talk about is Hoya Michelle. It's a hybrid. As you can see, some of them get really, really splashy. I sold some earlier this year that are really, really crazy splash. This one is pretty nice as well. The leaf on this cross gets about, I've seen leaves that are about 5-6 times bigger than this, so they can be as big as my my hand. It's a really nice Hoya to grow. Definitely be on the lookout if you don't have this Hoya. And it's really a fast grower. One that definitely would be an asset to any collection. Moving on, we have a really nice, I think it's relatively new from Susan again, and it's called Leland Joseph. I believe that's one of her grandkids. I've had the pleasure of meeting Susan. She's wonderful and generous, and I could spend hours and hours and hours and days in her greenhouse just talking Hoyas. It's just so many beautiful crosses. So here is Leland Joseph. As you can see, the leaf is really nice size and has a nice curl to it. A real stunner. You must have this Hoya if you don't have it already. I don't think she has many to sell, but I would definitely give her, contact her and try to get some. This one is definitely beautiful and easy. As you can see, this was a cutting about a month ago as well. So that is Leland Joseph, one of Susan Coco Ranch's hybrids. Okay, moving on, I have this Hoya that I got. It's called Hoya species bahoy. I've never heard of it until this year. It looks like a Finwaysonii type. I don't know. I don't think it's a hybrid, but as you can see, it has really fancy splash on the surface of the leaf. You'll never find splash in the back of the leaf because these synnipate esters form on the surface, on the top layer of cells. So you can see, if you don't have bahoy after this video, you're going to be on the lookout for. The leaf is actually a very nice size. It's about the length of my hand. I really like it. I can't wait till I have a full specimen size plant of it. Okay. Next one, everyone loves this one because it is very, very splashy. It's rintzii Borneo. Really nice size leaf. And they tend to be at least 50% splash. As you can see, really nice Hoya. And it's, I find it very easy to grow. It likes fast draining mix. But you guys must be tired of me talking about how easy Hoyas are to grow. One of the reasons is it's Florida and it's hot and humid most of the year. So I don't want to take a lot of credit for growing these beautiful plants. It's pretty easy to just ignore them outside. Most of the time, they will grow nicely for you. And one of the last ones I have for you is Carnosa Wilbur Graves. As you can see, it gets pretty splashy. I believe it's just a variant of Hoya carnosa. I really don't know where the name Wilbur Graves come from. So if you know that name, please comment below. I'd be interested to know where that name came from. This Hoya is really popular, and it can cost you, a plant like this can go for $300 or more. I've seen them go for. They're so popular that there was one seller selling them as Wilbur Graves, but kind of looks similar. It's also a carnosa, but I believe it's not the same clone. So, and I will show you that up next. And the last Hoya I have for you is a Hoya imposter. This was being sold on eBay for a while as Hoya Wilbur Graves. And it's also another carnosa clone, As you can see, it's a little different. The leaves are more elongated, like almost a small pubic helix leaf, but it is quite splashy. And the imposter is actually costing a lot of money as well. I think plants like these, even though they're not Wilbur Graves, are pulling in over $200 on eBay. So as you can see how popular splash is. Everybody wants splashy Hoyas. They are pretty and really popular. So if you want splash, you're going to pay more, a lot more than a Hoya that it's not as splashy. For example, like I showed you the Hoya Michelle, if I sell it as a Michelle splash, it would probably get twice as much money than a regular Michelle. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and these are just my theories on what splash is. If you agree or disagree, please comment below. Thank you for watching, and I appreciate it. And if you like and subscribe to this video, I will continue making more content. I'm starting to enjoy doing this, and I'm getting better at editing. So have a good day, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you.